underneath this board is my router table. And I set this on here because I don't have anywhere else really to put it, and it works just fine. And on the back, I've got some plugins, and it's a real rat's nest of wiring. I'm not going to show you. It's embarrassing how bad this is. I used to be an electrician and I should know better. So I went out and I bought this power bar, and it should have enough plugins and USB plugins that I should not need anything else. Whoa, all right. Now I've already measured this, but I'm just going to double check. It's 240 millimeters long, 90 millimeters across, and just a little over 35 millimeters high. So I want to make a box to set this in that's 240 by 90 by 40. So let me get over to the computer there and I will show you how I'm going to design this. All right, let me get into Chrome here, my browser, and I'm going to open a new tab, and here under laser I've got boxes.py, and actually it's looking pretty good here, and I want to do a box. Now this is a very simple box. Now my X is going to be 240 millimeters. My Y is going to be 90 millimeters, and my height is going to be 40 millimeters. And I want those to be inside measurements. I'll turn that off. Now I'm using 3.0 millimeter Baltic birch plywood for this. I want it to come out as an SVG. All right, I think everything else here is right. So let's generate this. All right, that looks pretty good. And I'm going to download it. Now if I go to my File Explorer and go to Downloads, and there it is right there. Okay, so I'm ready to use that, and I'll be right back. All right, so let's go back to XCS, the xTool software now. And I'm going to open a new tab, and I'm going to bring in an image, and it's going to be the one that I just downloaded from boxes.py. So let's see here. That's it right there. All right, the typeface is not supported, but that's okay. I don't care about that because it's just going to be this little bit down here. Well, that's looking pretty good. All right, let's see here. We're going to cut, and I want to use 100% power. (10 millimeters per second), and one pass should do this. All right. I'm going to get the wood that I'm going to use, and I'll be right back. All right, that took 18 minutes and 19 seconds to cut. Well, let's take a look and see what we have here. Oh, look at that. They all fell out just perfectly. All right. I'm just going to see how that thing is going to fit in here, and then I'll be back. When I designed this with the aid of boxes.py, I forgot to draw this in there at the end for the cord to come through. So I cut that out with a Japanese saw and chopped it off there with a wood chisel. I think it's going to be just fine. So now I'm going to put this together with some medium CA glue. And I think that'll hold this just fine. There we go. Just hold that for a few seconds here. Let that glue cure a bit. I could have used accelerator, but I don't want it to cure so fast that I can't reposition it if I need to. Now I wanted this to be real snug because I plan to screw through the bottom into the back of my router table to hold it in place, this box that is. And then I want to be able to put this in there and have it snug enough that it will not fall out when I pull cords out of here. So I'll do that and I'll bring you back to see it. All right, there we have it. It's in there nice and snug. Now I can pull that out if I want to, but I'm fairly sure that if I plug something in and then want to pull the plug out, it's not coming with it. Should be just fine. Okay, so I can plug in 8 normal plugs. Some of the larger plugs will take up too much space, like this one. So I wouldn't be able to get another one in there beside that, but I don't have that many that I'm going to plug in here anyway. And I've also got 4 USB-A's there, so I think this is going to be just fine. Well, I'm very pleased with how this turned out, the box for this. It's going to help me get rid of that rat's nest of wiring that was back there and make it much more convenient, and that's going to put a smile on my face, so gotta like that. I want to thank Heidi from xTool for sending me the D Pro, the D1 Pro, and she's a great lady, it seems, from what I can tell. And I want to thank you. I'm really grateful that you would take the time out of your day to join me in my shop. If you haven't clicked the like button yet, I hope you will if you found something here that you thought was worth watching. And also, if you haven't subscribed before, please consider doing that. It helps my channel, and it needs some help right now. It's been a long time since I've been around with any regularity. So between now and next time I come around, I hope you'll have a great day in your shop and be safe. Thanks again for stopping in, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.